In a small town, a young woman named Sarah decided to take a walk through the woods after hearing chilling rumors about strange occurrences there, dismissing them as mere folklore. As Sarah delved deeper, the trees seemed to close in around her, and an unsettling rustling from the underbrush made her heart race. But she continued, driven by curiosity. Reaching a clearing, she stumbled upon an abandoned cabin, its very presence sending shivers down her spine, yet something compelled her to step inside despite the nagging sense of danger. As Sarah picked up the diary, she felt a chill run down her spine. The frantic writings detailed encounters with a shadowy figure that had tormented the author, warnings that now echoed ominously in her mind. Suddenly, the air grew heavy, and Sarah could feel a cold breath brushing against her neck, as if the very darkness outside was seeping into the cabin, and she realized she was not alone. Panic surged through Sarah as the door slammed shut, locking her in. The shadows began to swirl, merging into a figure that taunted her with whispers, beckoning her deeper into despair. Frozen in fear, Sarah could only watch as the shadow transformed into a grotesque figure, its voice echoing in her mind, promising torment and despair for her very soul. In that moment, Sarah remembered the words from the diary, desperately searching for a clue or ritual to banish the shadow before it consumed her entirely. Her fingers raced across the fragile pages until she found a passage that spoke of invoking light to dispel the darkness, filling her with a glimmer of hope against the encroaching terror. With her voice trembling but resolute, Sarah began to chant the words, calling forth a radiant light that surged from the diary, illuminating the darkness and forcing the shadow to recoil. As the chant reached its peak, a blinding light erupted, engulfing the cabin in brilliance and turning the once menacing shadow into nothing more than a fading memory of fear. In that triumphant moment, Sarah felt the weight of despair lift, realizing she had not only faced her fears, but had the strength within her to banish them once and for all. With the light of a new day breaking through, Sarah stood victorious, knowing that she had reclaimed her strength and was ready to face whatever came next. As she took her first steps into the bright new world, Sarah felt a surge of empowerment, knowing she was no longer a prisoner of fear, but a fierce warrior ready for life's challenges. With each step she took away from the cabin, Sarah felt the weight of her past lift, embracing the promise of new beginnings and the freedom that lay ahead. In that moment of triumph, Sarah reveled in the beauty around her, understanding that she had emerged stronger from her fears, ready to seize the opportunities life had to offer.